For 3 years, this man slept under a closed shop, not in a room, not in a shelter, not on a mattress, under a metal shutter. Every night, when shop owners locked their doors and went home, he spread cardboard on the cold ground and lay there, hoping the rain wouldn't come. People walked past him every morning. Some noticed him, most didn't. But nobody knew the truth, because while the city slept, this man was fighting a silent war that would eventually change his life forever. This is not a story about luck. It's not a story about shortcuts. It's a story about frustration, rejection, humiliation, patience, and a dream that refused to die, even when life tried everything to kill it. If you have ever felt invisible, if you have ever been rejected again and again, if you have ever wondered whether your suffering has any meaning, then stay with me, because this story might change how you see your own struggle. Before the streets, before the cardboard, before the nights under a shop, there was a life, not a perfect one, but a normal one. He had a job, a small room, a routine. Then, slowly, everything collapsed. The company downsized. His name was on the list. No hard feelings, they said. But hunger doesn't understand explanations. Rent waited for no man. Bills didn't care about effort. 1 month passed. Then 2, promises replaced payments. Apologies replaced rent, until one evening, the landlord stood at the door and said, "You have till tomorrow." Tomorrow came, and that was how the streets welcomed him. The first night was the hardest, not because of the cold, but because of the shame. Grown men walked past him. Young boys stared. He sat there, asking himself the same question over and over. How did my life get here? Sleep didn't come easily. Every sound felt like danger. Every footstep felt like judgment. That night, he didn't sleep. He survived. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Every morning, he folded his cardboard like a secret and went out looking for work. He begged. He asked. He waited. "Come back tomorrow. We'll call you. There's nothing for you." Tomorrow never came. Sometimes people didn't even answer him. They just looked away. One day he overheard someone say, "Is that not the man that sleeps there?" He pretended not to hear. But humiliation has a sound, and it echoes. But what nobody knew was that sleeping under that shop was only the surface of his struggle. The real battle happened at night. Rainy season came. Cardboard soaked quickly. Some nights he slept standing. Some nights he didn't sleep at all. There were moments, real moments, when he thought of giving up, not giving up on success, giving up on life. He would stare at the road late at night and think, if I disappear, who would notice? But something inside him refused to shut down. Even when his body was tired, his mind kept whispering, just survive today. He applied everywhere: construction sites, shops, small businesses. Some rejected him politely, some laughed. One man said, "You look like trouble." That sentence stayed with him. Trouble. Is that what poverty looks like to people? That day, he walked back to the shop, sat down, and stared at the ground for a long time. No tears, just emptiness. But while everyone saw a failure, nobody knew what he did. When the streets went quiet, every night, after the city slept, he pulled out his phone, not for entertainment, not for distraction, for learning. He watched videos, read articles, listened to people who had nothing and built something. Sometimes the phone battery died mid-lesson. Sometimes hunger distracted him, but he kept going, night after night. No applause, no validation, just belief. Months passed, nothing changed. That's the hardest part of real struggle. When effort produces silence, no results, no signs, only faith. Many people would have quit here, but he didn't. Because when you have nothing left, hope becomes your currency. Then one small opportunity came, so small most people would have ignored it. A man noticed him, not his past, not his clothes, his discipline, a small job, very small pay. He accepted without pride. He worked harder than required, spoke less, observed more. One job became two. Two became consistency. Still not rich, but stable. He saved every coin. No celebrations. No showing off. While others enjoyed small pleasures, he invested in survival. Some nights, he still slept under the shop. But now, with hope, the day he rented a small room, he didn't celebrate. He just sat on the floor and breathed. Freedom doesn't always look like joy. Sometimes it looks like silence. Today, people greet him differently. They don't know where he slept. They don't know what he endured. And he doesn't explain because survivor taught him silence. Never judge someone by their present condition. Some people are not lazy. They are loading. Some people are not lost. They are preparing. If this story touched you, subscribe to Hidden Life Stories because some struggles are invisible until they become success.